just got here, got everything fueled up. Young Buck's on the hood, and he's still cutting, doing a fine job. They got a bunch of rain down here last night. We actually Monday. Today, what is today? Today is Wednesday. They got some rain down here Saturday, but not bad. We come down here Monday. It was a little bit wet in some spots, but overall wasn't too bad. But Monday afternoon, about 1 o'clock, it set in and started dumping. The next thing we know, the loader over there was underwater. The little dog's in a crate under the truck. We had to save her. She was getting ready to drown. This field was underwater. So it's, but it doesn't look like they got that. They got rain last night, but it doesn't look like it's near as bad. I mean, we got water in the ruts here, but this is doable. We can handle this. I gotta remember at lunchtime to show you on the map what we're dealing with in here, because it's tough. It's like these little swamps everywhere and all this stuff. So but I got to show you on the map. If I show you on the map, it'll really do justice. You'll understand what we're working with. It's a long skid. We're getting 3 loads a day, which is less than what I like to get, but that's all I can do with one skidder. It's getting it that far, which is fine because it is hot. I think today they're saying 98. Tomorrow and Friday's going to be 100 plus. That's the temperature. That ain't the heat index. That's the temperature. They're saying the temperature Friday's going to be, Thursday and Friday's going to be over 100 or better. So at least this way I'm not pushing Young Buck too hard. You know, he's just kind of got to, as long as he stays ahead of me, it's all he's got to do. It was pretty wet. It must have rained instead of poured it. Oh well, we're going to run her up, and when this gets bad, we'll move over. And the guy we're looking for just had to buy more beans, I guess. They paid the farmer for the beans we're tearing up, but I can't stop, so if I got to move over, I got to move over. It is what it is. We just pay the man for what we tear up. That's how it works. But yeah, hopefully if I remember at lunchtime, I'll show you on a map how we got to go around all these wet spots, which causes the skid to be so far. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes. So far we got 6 out. We got 3 out Monday, 3 out yesterday. We can get 3 out every day this week. That'll give us our 15, which is my bare minimum, which we haven't hit at all in the last 2 weeks. So I'll be happy if I can hit the bare minimum. As long as we don't get a bunch of more rain. Of course, the hot ground in here seems to be taking the rain. It's a little bit sandier soil, but it's got a hard bottom to it, so what happens, well, I mean, I don't know if you can see over there, that's a big bowl, it's wet. What happens is it fills full of water, it holds water. I guess it must have a real clay base, or who knows, I don't know what, unless without digging a hole, we'll never know, right? So we're hoping for 3 more today, we'll see how it goes. All right, well, here's the map of the woods. I forgot to get these keys out. I forgot to show you at lunchtime, so I'm back home now. I was rewatching the video from this morning, reminded me. This is where we're loading right here. We're in this field. And we're skidding around the edge of this. We're actually going in right here on this corner. But we were going in here. But all these dark spots to here, all these little dark patches is all swamp. So instead of being able to just cut straight out, you know, however you want to come out, you got to go around all these things because you can't get through them. And there's, I think it's this piece of ground here is the, like a wildlife habitat. And apparently in here is an endangered species. I think it's a turtle. I can't remember. They were supposed to give me the paperwork, but they never did. But so anyhow, what we got to do is you got to like this little dark spot you can't get through. So like the timber we're cutting over in here is all got to go all the way around like this and all the way back through and snake all through here like this before you can come out with it. And you know, it's just you got to go around all these little, it's just time consuming. And of course, skidding all the way up to here. We were going to put the truck landing in these corners, like a corner here and here. But I'm glad I didn't, because this is where, like this on that video this morning, going down this edge of this field, this is where it's wet. This is what got underwater. You'd never get trucks down through there. This up here is high ground, so it dries pretty good. Like we got trucks out of there today. So, and we're supposed to cut some, there's some red trees in here. It's supposed to be some red trees over in here somewhere, but I haven't found them yet. But that's what's taking so long. It's skidding. But it's all part of it. We'll get it one way or the other. All right, we're starting another week. We last week I took a little bit of video last week. We were pushing pretty hard last week. We did get our 15 loads, which that's a plus, right? I think we're going to be a long ways from 15 this week, though. Just wanting rain just about every day. So I don't know what that's going to do for us. The forester, I was talking to the forester this morning on the phone. He said there's I guess a storm somewhere that's, we're going to get remnants of it towards the end of the week. I didn't hear that or see that, but I didn't watch the weather or nothing yet. I just going by what was on my phone, and it pretty much had rain every day this week. So I think it storms tonight. Typical summertime crap, but I don't know if they'll hurt us too bad down here or not. They got a bunch of rain down here over the weekend. Wait till you come out. Wait till we get out of this field, you'll see it. But you can see it dries up real nice in some spots. But the lower spots, man, they fill full of water and just, that's it. I mean, look at this. This is a little hard to tell in the camera, but that's all full of water. Now, the old skidder's still going, so keep going. I had to bring a bulldozer down to fix the mess, but it is what it is. I probably got it. A buddy of mine's got a bulldozer too. He's actually working down here, so I may, once we get done in here, just get him to dress him up, keep him having to drag ours all the way down. Oh, I want to thank everybody for the nice comments. It's not a whole lot of people watching the videos yet. Just getting started with them, but it's the people that are watching them have a lot of nice things to say, so I appreciate that. I know I don't reply to all of them, but I do want to say thank you for the nice comments. It makes you want to keep doing it. You know, when you look and see there's not a whole lot of people watching, you go, I don't know, there ain't any point. But then the people that are, like I say, they seem to enjoy them, and they let me know that, and I really do appreciate that. So I'll keep them coming as long as we keep working. bust that one up. See, a lot of times what will happen with them big old trees like that with a big crotch in it, if you don't put it down in a nice open hole, give it a hole to lay down in, the like one half the crotch or something like that will catch, like one big lead sticking out will catch some of them other trees, spin that tree around, the rest of the tree's falling, but that one half stays hung up there, and it'll bust that tree all the way down to the stump. That's why I said earlier you got lucky, because it was getting hung in there, and the other half of it got stuck too, which kept it from doing that. Pinching. There she goes. Pour it out for him. Get in there somehow. Figure out how we'll get in there. Got a great big old crotch in it, so it's pretty important that it lays flat. If it rolls too much to one side, she'll bust. So we'll see how he does. Big crotch in it. That thing don't lay quite flat. There's two pieces will mash together and it'll bust it all the way to the stump. In theory, it should fall out there in that hole. So everything should be out of the way. It should clear all that beach, so that shouldn't roll it. Should miss that little gum. It should lay flat. Tisk, tisk. That's all right, it'll clean off. All right, what he did, that's the reason why he peeled the side of it out, is he's got a tendency on them big trees to, as he's making his back cut, he's running downhill. So what's happening is when he starts his cut, his saw's kind of out of level, like the bar is lower than the motor of the saw, basically. So as he works his way around, you know, he gets down there and when he gets close to the other side of the tree, his back cut don't line up with his notch. And if you can't keep up, a lot of times when that happens, it'll pinch the saw. As that tree starts to go over, it'll pinch the tip in there. If you can keep up with it, you can salvage that mistake. But if you can't keep up with it, it's inevitable. You're gonna feel. You're gonna rip the side of it out. But you try to keep up with it once, you know, and just zig it off. And most of the time when you round the butt off, clean it up nice and pretty, it'll hide it. Nobody ever know you did it. That's how you learn, though. In theory, breaking eggs takes eggs. If you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet, that's the case. As long as you learn from it, realize what you did, try not to do it again. You know what I mean? That's the key. But you know, you got to make mistakes to learn. It's just how it works. Sucks had to be a beautiful red oak, but it is what it is. Well, it's Friday morning, and I don't know if you can see in the background, but it's raining. So we're gonna miss our goals again this week. We was on track too, man. We were gonna get, I think I'm at 15 now, so we'd have got 18, 19 loads this week. We've been at work today, but oh well, it is what it is. Next week's another week, so hopefully we'll get it next week. But Mother Nature got us again, right? Oh, I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out to see what I do. Oh, and follow me on Instagram. Got Instagram now. Slogger99 on Instagram. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.